request. Thank you for allowing me the chance to come up and speak to you once again. This will be my last time for a while. I'll give you a break. I've been watching council meetings for some while, and I remember Carl coming up here, and he had a passion for sidewalks. And I'm glad to see that there's some of you that have actually followed through with that passion for sidewalks. Just the same as I have a passion for the animals in the animal shelter, and I hope to pretty much convince all of you to have the passion for the animals, and we can move forward. And I know that there's been a lot done with the talks about the animal park, and that get together with FEMA and making plans to put an animal shelter out there. The plans are in the works, and I know you're working towards that, so I appreciate that. The other day I was on the computer and I brought back up online the flood recovery in Cedar Rapids, and watching that, I'll have to say, it brought some tears to my eyes. I know that you guys are faced with that each and every day, and you have to deal with a lot of important decisions. And I know that there are other important decisions out there besides just the animal shelter. But like I said, this is my passion, and this is what I choose to talk about. It was 5 years ago when we adopted a dog from the animal shelter, a little rat terrier named Prancer. And at that time, in my mind, I knew that we needed to make an improvement on the animal shelter. It's too good at that time. And I would just like to say I had a lot of extra time to kind of design or come up with a concept for an animal shelter, and I spent a lot of time thinking about that. I have to say, first of all, I probably should say that I'm not here speaking on behalf of the Animal Control Site Committee. I'm speaking as a public citizen alone. And I would like to say at that time, I had thought that it would be kind of nice to have dog runs. I'm not so sure wherever the animal control facility is going to be at, that we're going to have dog runs. For that reason, I think it's very important that we can get some of these clubs and organizations to be involved with volunteering in order to help out with being able to get these dogs out and exercise them in some dog runs, and so it becomes sustainable and we can find our efficiencies with that. That meets the mayor and council's criteria. I just really have something else just to read here, and we'll just take a minute, and then I'll give you a long overdue break to focus on some of the other business you need to get down to. I understand in your decision-making process there are a lot of things you need to take care of. And as far as bringing business and increasing our population, providing forms of entertainment, finding ways of attracting outside visitors for the purpose of adding to the tax base. I also realize I've been talking mainly about the animal shelter, having a park-like setting. I do realize there are many other important issues. However, the animal shelter is the issue that I am focused on. This is where I'm allowed to come and express my concerns, just as anybody else in the public who has ideas they want to share. It seems as if there has been quite a few people with interest in animals coming forward. I would just like to say, when deciding on allowing 1% and possibly 2% towards arts, I'm not against this. Also remember, when it comes to conversation on culture of Cedar Rapids, it's proven animals have been a big part of history in the city. I'm amazed with the history behind Howard and Margaret Hall's love for animals. I'll never forget looking across the river at Palisades Park, and on top of the bluff there was a cabin located on top of that bluff, which there was 2 German Shepherd statues. I thought this was pretty amazing. Now don't forget the 2 German Shepherds, they also had on their property, along with a monkey, several birds, and 3 lions. There are also 20 dogs buried in the pet cemetery by the gardens. Obviously, they too were huge animal lovers. In saying this, I believe many members of the public would like to make sure the animal shelter will be taken into consideration when it comes to public art. It should be included for the purpose of making a positive and welcoming place. This will go along with carrying on culture and traditions. The next step that I and other animal lovers will take is by no means a challenge, is a petition for the purpose of 6 acres for animal control and an additional 3 acres for a park-like setting. Now I know there was some confusion when it came to the library and it was a big mess up. I think this can be accomplished, by the way, if we just stick with the idea of have 6 acres for animal control that FEMA will help pay for, that we have the Parks Department that I think they very easily can add on another 3 acres to be placed alongside the animal shelter. And with doing this, we can provide a place for the next generation of youth to be able to come and have programs and volunteer their time and possibly become city employees. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris.